Every day, through a stripe of water barely wider than a city, passes enough oil to power the entire nations. A single disruption here could send fuel prices soaring, shake global markets, and trigger economic panic across the planet. And yet, most people have never even heard its name. And this is the story of the most dangerous bottleneck on earth, the Strait of Hormuz. At first glance, it looks insignificant, just a narrow passage of water between Iran to the north and Oman to the south. At its narrowest point, it's just 21 miles across. That's smaller than a many daily commutes. But appearance can be deceptive. This tiny gap connects the oil-rich Persian Gulf to the open ocean. And through it flows the energy that powers modern civilization. Massive tankers passes through this corridor carrying crude oil from Saudi Arabia, UAE, Kuwait, Iraq, and other Gulf producers. Together, these shipments account for nearly a fifth of the world's oil consumption. Think about that. 1 out of every 5 barrels of oil used on Earth must pass through this single narrow choke point. Factories, airlines, cargo ships, power grids, entire economies depends on this invisible highway staying open. And if it doesn't, the consequences arrive fast. Because unlike pipelines, there is no easy detour. There is no alternate route capable of handling this scale. If strait closes, millions of barrels stop moving. Oil prices spike, markets panic, inflation surges, and within days, the shock spreads worldwide. Fuel became more expensive, shipping costs rise, supply chains tighten, and ordinary people, thousands of miles away, pay the price. All because of a passage most have never seen. And that's what makes this place so dangerous. The Strait of Hormuz sits at the center of one of the most volatile regions on Earth. For decades, military threats and political standoffs have turned this narrow passage into a pressure point for the entire global economy. Warships patrol nearby. Radar systems scan constantly. Because if this route is blocked, the shock would be immediate. And it has come close before. The tankers have been seized. Commercial ships have been attacked. And every time tension rises here, global markets react within hours. Because everyone understands what's at stake. This is not just another shipping route. It's one of the civilization's most fragile lifeline. And that reveals something deeper. Modern trade feels unstoppable. A mission too vast to fail. But in reality, it depends on narrow, fragile checkpoint. A blocked canal, a damaged pipeline, a single disrupted strait, and suddenly, the illusion breaks, the system stalls, and the consequences spread everywhere. That is the quiet power of Strait of Hormuz. Just 21 miles wide, yet capable of shaking the entire world. A reminder that modern civilization often depends on places so small most people never notice them until they fail.